He hopes to take this leadership role and implement the skills that he knows can help diminish depression.
Strap on that vest, put on that badge, and still come to work every day.
Here at the Student Union, we were able to sit down with the director of the show as well as a performer.
Is at 725. Now, even though Florida's average is well above the minimum, there's still a lot of arguments to raise the minimum wage.
As you can see, 0% precipitation, and it looks to stay that way throughout the weekend. The Northeast is getting beaten right now, and especially the areas of New York City, Baltimore, Philadelphia. We just want to make sure all those guys are staying safe and inside. Here across the street from the CFE Arena, we've got protesters lined down the block.
2, 3.
You may have seen videos similar to these around the internet. UCF's very own Air Force ROTC Detachment 159 also participated. The reason behind these push-ups? 22 killed. The Department of Veterans Affairs says that an average of 22 veterans commit suicide every day. UCF student and former Marine Sergeant David Forsman works at the Veterans Academic Resource Center. When he was deployed, he witnessed the reality of military suicide.
You always have a weapon loaded, just how the nature is over there, and things weren't going right, so he went into a bathroom and shot himself, and yeah, it was a big deal because no one was expecting it.
Forsman knows how hard it can be to ask for help. He dealt with his own form of PTSD firsthand.
I couldn't go to clubs that I used to go to where everyone's shoulder to shoulder because my brain is on guard thinking one of them's gonna blow up, and I'm like, that's stupid. And I could verbalize that was stupid, but you could tell in my body I was just not wanting to be there.
5.
A few of Foreman's co-workers at the Academic Center are participating in the challenge. Donovan Minnow, Lance Corporal in the U.S. Marine Corps, is one of them.
I also want other veterans that see this challenge that may be experiencing, hardships or difficulties in life to know that they're not alone. And, that there's other ways and alternatives that can solve their problem.
Even after the challenge ends, both Forsman and Minnow agree that the awareness for this cause should keep pushing forward.
Danielle Dietz is a nanny for multiple families. Being outside and at the park for a large chunk of her week is part of the job.
I would say at least 16 hours a week, on the weekdays, not including weekends.
While she's caring for them, she's also caring for the baby in her belly. Dietz is currently 7 months pregnant and is expecting her first baby boy. Because of this, her time outside has been more worrisome than fun.
There's so many mosquitoes here, and I think when they did first come out, it was still January at 100 degrees outside. So it was more concerning.
She, along with others in the community, are curious about what the county is doing regarding the Zika scare. The Mosquito Control Center has been on alert and are standing by. They have teams going out daily and taking samples of the mosquitoes and their offspring. Samples just like this larva is what the control center gathers and dissects. They test them against pesticides to monitor their resistance and also examine whether they are carrying viruses similar to Zika. But that's not the only type of testing that's taking place.
Orange County currently has 12 sentinel flocks located in various parts around the county. Each flock contains 6 chickens. These chickens have their blood drawn every Monday to see whether or not they contain any viruses that may have been contracted from mosquitoes.
Unfortunately, the chickens cannot be used for Zika testing because they cannot contract the virus. The only ones susceptible to Zika currently are humans. The Director of Health Services for Orange County, Dr. Christopher Hunter, explains the common symptoms to look out for.
Most people that get Zika have a fairly mild illness. You can have a rash and a fever, you can get some muscle aches, maybe conjunctivitis, red eyes.
The main concern for health officials like Dr. Hunter are women who are pregnant.
Only recently there's been this link with severe birth defects where I think that it's really captured the attention of everyone in the public health community.
With cases as close as Osceola County, Dietz hopes the buzz surrounding Zika will lead to more answers. Until then, she will continue her park outings while taking precautions as the warmer months approach.